Hello beautiful friends, and welcome to another video. It's a Sunday afternoon here and it is an absolutely beautiful day. I believe the bad weather's coming. I believe thunderstorms and heavy hectic wind on Wednesday, but as it stands at the moment, the birds are singing, the sun is shining, beautiful blue sky. And I thought, let me take this opportunity to actually walk you through my garden, what I've got growing, what worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, because I'm fairly new to the whole gardening thing. I only got into it well over after 2020. And because of that, there's just so much to learn and just so much that is alive, and so much you've got to know about all the fruits and the vegetables and things like that that you need to plant, and the different names of the plant, oh my gosh, and the pH levels and all the rest of it. So I am busy learning that at the moment. But I thought, let me take you on my journey so that you can see exactly what I've tried, what I haven't tried. Yet you can give me any feedback and things like that that you want. I'm more than willing to learn and wanting to learn. So please give me advice. I'm very appreciative of everything that you send me. We started off, I tried a concept with Coke bottles. And the first one didn't work. I'm going to show you that now. The second one I'm hoping to work. I see that there is a few things coming up at the moment, so I'm very excited about that. But I also wanted to share with you a little bit more about, you know, things aren't easy for a lot of people, and I think a lot of the times we are so quick to look at our own situation and think, well, first of all, nobody understands, but second of all, nobody's going through what we're going through. Everybody has it easy, but everybody's got their own journey that we're busy going through. And I think gardening has taught me a lot about expectations as well. Sometimes we think, well, something is just not growing, it is dead in the sand, and then all of a sudden something, just new life just pops up. And I think that's what we've got to realize, that everything has a season. If you plant something in the wrong season, it's not going to grow. It won't grow until the right time. If we don't plant, we're not going to reap anything. So in a lot of things with what we're doing with our families, with our friends, don't give up. Just take it a step at a time and understand that, you know what? God's got you, and it's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like it, and when you're in that season and you feel like the rains come and it's just washing you away, just hold on, just bear with it. In the right time, you're going to get that sunshine and beautiful days. And if you're dying of thirst and you don't know what to do because the rain isn't coming, just hold on. Like Wednesday, the rain and the wind are coming. So everything has a season, and that's what, just a little bit of a word of encouragement that I wanted to give you. So don't give up, and don't let go of hope. You are going to be okay. Without further ado, let me take you on a tour of my garden. Let me just figure out how to turn this around so that you can see exactly what's going on. And then, like I say, any advice, please let me know. We are wanting to grow trees for the farm. That's probably our biggest thing for the farm, because we need shade and we need protection from the wind and things like that. I definitely want to look into permaculture, food forests, all that sort of thing. So any advice on that, I would really appreciate it as well. But so far, my garden is split up into 3 areas. The first one is the patio area, which I'm going to take you on a little bit of a walk now. The second one is the pool area, and the third space is by my kitchen door. And we're growing different things there. Although it looks like a mess at the moment, we are busy trying to put in structure so that we can actually start planting where we need to. I'm going to show you exactly what we're planting. And I know there's 1 or 2 things that are not in season at the moment. I'm experimenting because I want to be ready for when it is the right season. So I know your things like your broccoli and your what's it called, your lentils, your beans, all that sort of thing are in season at the moment. But things like tomatoes and that apparently aren't. So you'll see tomato plants, but I'm just trying to get the right technique ready so that when it is time to plant, then I'll be able to say, okay, let's run with this. So yeah, please don't shoot me that some of the things are planted in the wrong season. I know that. Some of that probably I don't, but yeah, more than more than not, I do understand that there are one or two things here that aren't meant to be planted at this time. Let's take a walk. Right, so to start off, very first thing, I know this is not in season at the moment, is pumpkin. And it's doing okay. It got a little bit drowned because I did have it in the wrong place initially, or planted in the wrong thing. It drowned a little bit. So yeah, that's that. Then I don't know if you saw my other video. Let me just try and get out of the light here. This is my coral tree that I was telling you about, and I'm going to show you a picture of what it will look like when it's fully grown. So the coral tree is a beautiful red, bright red a flowering tree. As you can see there, I put the dates on the side on when it's planted, and then what I do is I write down on the stalk, I don't know if you can see there, what it is actually. And let me just see here if I can move this one here. You can't see it. Let me show you on another stick. I write down SB for store-bought. I write down S for seed, and I write down even if it's like food that I've harvested, like your green peppers and things like that, so it'll be store-bought because the actual fruit was store-bought, and then I just take the seed from that. So even though it was seed, it's been planted from store-bought. Then these here, I'm actually not too sure what they are. It was a little tree, beautiful tree actually, and I'll find out the name and I'll put it in there on what I think the tree is called. But yeah, there's two of them growing there as well. I've tried to do the research on it, but you know, with seedlings you can't really see. Then over here I have a lemon tree. There's a few in there. I've got to actually thin it out, but as you can see, they've been stung by something, and I don't know how to fix that. So if you know, let me know, please. Then over here I've got calendula growing all around there. I'm actually quite excited. I believe the health benefits of that are absolutely amazing. Then this is what I was talking about that does not work. So basically what happens is you're meant to cut the bottles in half, turn them upside down, put a hole in the lid, and then you put your rope, I don't know if you can see the rope in there, rope through the lid into the plant, and it came up, the tomatoes came up, and then we chewed by little mouse. We live right by the veld, and what happened was that the fires that we had here pushed the little mice and snakes and all of that into our yard. So yeah, that's what we're battling with at the moment. That's why everything's on this table, because they can't seem to get there. The eggplant as well, nothing really came up in this method. So, and I planted quite a few things, it just didn't work. So yeah, I've gone back to another method now, and let me take you there quickly. Oh, okay, so this is the new Coke bottle technique, and what's happened is that you take off the lid, you cut the bottle in half. I'll show you how I did that. And then you put your sand in it. It works almost like a greenhouse kind of effect. I only did this a few days ago, but as you can see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you over here. These are lentils, so you can see there's a few things coming up there already in that. So yeah, that's after a few days. I don't know if you can see. It works beautifully as a little greenhouse. Nothing else has come up yet. Then this is my green peppers. They are going absolutely crazy here. I've got both of them on each side. Sorry, I'm in the light there. So yes, then, oh, I can see the little mice have been at this one too. Then I've planted pomegranate trees in this method, and lentils and broad beans, and I think that's it. So I'll keep you informed as to how that's going. Then what I've done here is I've tried to build something called a living wall, and basically it's with your rocks, and then you put like a little border around, and you fill it with sands and plants and things like that on top. So I'm still busy with this project. Hopefully it'll turn out like it is in my mind. Then along my fencing here, I've put these cinder blocks, and in that I've planted radishes. So yes, I'm going to see. They seem to be doing quite well in the interim, and nothing's eaten them, so that's a good sign. Then as you can see, my dog is busy hunting the little mice at the moment. He does not like them at all. This here, let me try and get out of the shadow here. This here is tarragon, and as you can see, it's the Russian one. I'm desperately looking for the French one. So far the Russian one is growing beautifully. Then what's it, baby boy? Hey, what's got there? Hey. This here is my elderberries, and as you can see, they're growing. I am so excited because I've battled to get them to grow. This is another one that is busy growing at the moment, so I'm so chuffed with that. Then this here, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know what this is called. If anybody knows, please let me know. It's what we call the toilet paper plant. It is beautiful and soft to the touch. So I don't know what it is, but it has the most gorgeous flowers. Then in here we have I planted these yesterday, lentils from sprout. I can see some of them are coming up already. Others have been dug up by the looks of it. And then this is my fig tree, which a friend of mine gave me, and I love the fact that I have such an amazing group of beautiful women that, you know, just want to teach and share. And this is from a friend of mine named Zerelda Ross. Shout out to you, beautiful friend. You are so sweet. It is doing really well, as you can see, and we've already had one little fruit come off of that. And the other ladies I want to shout out to is my ladies from Strip Stories. You've taught me so much. I am so grateful for you. And then this here is my hawthorn berry. Now this has absolutely beautiful medicinal properties and the most beautiful flowers. Then this is the other fig tree that I have, and as you can see, it already has fruit on it, and it's not that big actually. Then this is an almond tree, but apparently you need two to get the almonds off of, and I only have the one because this one here, which as you can see it's growing absolutely wild, which I thought was a almond. It even, if you look at the name tag on it, there we go, I don't know if you can see it, that is apparently an almond tree. And guess what, people, it's not, it's a peach tree. We've had peaches off of it already, and really sweet little peaches, but yeah, definitely not what we were looking for. Then coming to this side here, this is a I don't know if you can see, that is a guavadilla, and this is amazing. This is called comfrey, and it doesn't have a really nice feel to it, but it is medicinally. You can make a salve out of that. It's called the bone knitting plant. It is absolutely amazing. Then we have sage over here. This is my small patch. I've got a bigger patch on the other side there. I know my garden needs cleaning out. I just need to get time for all of these things. Then I've got an avocado, little avocado tree here with lots of weeds which need to be pulled out. And then these two here, I don't know if you can see, these are my coffee trees. And if you look, you can see little coffee berries, or whatever you want to call them, growing already. Then on this side here, I have, let me first show you. Okay, this is my ginger, and then this, I believe it's called a Indian spinach. I could be very, very wrong, but it's totally involuntary. I didn't plant it in this pot. I wanted this pot for my ginger, but it just takes over. We've got in a few places where it's just obviously the little berries on it have obviously been eaten and they get dispersed. But you can see here, it's a climbing, and it wraps around everything. It's so pretty, don't you think? And that's about me for now. So thank you for joining me. Any advice on my garden would be so appreciated. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think I should be planting at this time. I want to definitely become as self-sufficient as I can be. So any advice from you would be really, 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 really good. Love you guys. Speak soon. Bye.